Hello everyone, welcome to this brand new workshop where today you're going to learn about the breakthrough three-step system that we've used to generate over $35,000 in just 24 hours using an untapped $42 billion marketplace and free targeted buyer traffic. You're going to be seeing things that you've never seen before. We're going to be revealing things that we've never revealed with anyone before, including demo websites, secret tools that make this whole thing work, and so much more. Now, I want you to understand what's at stake here today. We're talking about something that has taken thousands of hours to develop the technology that allows us to run the business in the way that we run it. We've spent over $2.41 million on ads to battle test and refine this. We've had students who have tested over 458,000 products in their own store. So when we say that this is battle tested, we mean it's well and truly battle tested. We've had hundreds of thousands of store customers come in, and it's generated millions of dollars in online profit and turned into a reliable income stream for hundreds of early adopters. So needless to say, this may be the most important hour that you've spent online in a very long time, and I'm certainly going to do my best to make sure that that's the case. Before I go any further though, I would like to make sure that everything is working okay. So if you can do me a favor and just let me know in the chat box, the question box, give me a 1 if you can see my screen, if you can hear everything okay, and I'll just wait for these to come in there and I can see. Okay, lots of 1s are coming in now. Fantastic. Okay, well, and I really want you to use that question box as we progress here today, because while I'm presenting this, I will be looking at the questions that you're putting in there, and it's going to help guide me in the different things that I present, and I'll try to dynamically answer your questions as we go, and I will actually stop later on at the end of the workshop to specifically answer questions as well. So lots and lots of good stuff to go through. Who am I? My name is Aidan Booth, and I've been an online marketer since 2005. I've got over 17 years of experience at this stage, and I've tried literally everything under the sun, and everything that I've done online has always been in pursuit of freedom and lifestyle, being able to make my own decisions about what I do in my life, being able to, take my kids to school every day and do lots of fun things that, if I didn't have that freedom, I wouldn't be able to do. I've been able to help thousands of students over the past decade start building online businesses through online coaching and offline seminars that I've put on as well. I own several e-commerce brands. We've got 46 products selling on Amazon, and we're actually in over 20,000 stores across the United States now. So we're online selling e-commerce, but we're offline as well. And there's nothing wrong with selling on Amazon. We earn millions from that every single year. But what you're going to see on this workshop today is next level. It really is the most exciting opportunity that I've seen in the world of e-commerce ever in all of the years that I've been online. And so much so that with the same effort that I would put into my Amazon business, if I put that into what we're talking about here today, I'd be looking at getting 2 to 4 times the amount of profits. So fair to say that I'm fairly excited about what we are talking here today. And I hope as we go through this, you'll be excited too, and you'll be able to see soon how you can jump on the bandwagon if you want to and potentially do this yourself. So coming up over the next hour or so, we're going to be talking about a proven system that we've used to earn thousands and thousands of dollars. This is the core model that we've been using to make millions for years. It's a rock solid system. It's not a fad. And we're doing thousands of dollars per day with this consistently. And you can see how you can use the same system to build potentially an online business of your own. Now, we've helped hundreds and hundreds of students over the past few years, and these are some of the people that were using this model. Now, admittedly, these are some of the exceptional students, people that put in a lot of hard work and followed the instructions, but they're getting to results like $1,400 in 24 hours, $6,000 in 7 days. You've got Vaughan there doing $3,900 in 1 week, and so on. It's just absolutely amazing. My first sale after only 4 clicks say someone, and some of those there are snippets of results that people have sent us in, and you know, this is what we've seen, and we've been blown away. We've had more positive results from this program than anything that we've ever seen before. You're going to learn about a massive breakthrough where we're going to be talking about a $42 billion marketplace, which is an insane source of free traffic. It's completely untapped by e-commerce sellers online, and really pours rocket fuel on the core model that we're going to be talking about. And we've done over $150,000 per week in one of our best weeks using this platform. You can see that on the screen there. So really impressive result, and you're going to see exactly how we've done this. We're going to be sharing a breakthrough, an absolute colossal opportunity, and how you can get your foot in the door of something huge. And it reminds me a lot of the good old days of Amazon. So if we go back, you know, 10 or 12 years ago, when people were starting selling physical products on Amazon, you could list almost any product you wanted, and there was very little competition, high demand, and you could make sales. And this, what we're talking about here today, reminds me a little bit of that. We're really excited to share it with you. And you're going to see examples of profitable products, like $50,000 from one just brain dead product. You're going to be amazed at this. And we're going to be revealing this in full, along with lots of other good stuff as well. We're going to be giving you a live demo of some technology and showing you how we use it on the website, and we haven't shown this to anyone before, so we're pulling back the curtain on this. You're going to see new tools and systems that can be used to generate a huge traffic and sales online, not just in 2022, but in 2023 and so on. Secret automation software to streamline absolutely everything and allow you to get to a point where you're selling online and seeing profits so much faster. So I'm really excited about this. Hopefully you can see and hear that in what I'm sharing with you here. But what's most important is, are you excited? So let me know in the question box, let me know in the chat box, are you excited? Are you ready to dive in? I'm going to wait for at least half of the people here to give me a yes in that question box before I go any further, so I can see the yeses are flooding in there now. Fantastic. Okay, so we are going to push on right here, right now. So really important, you know, our results and the results of our most successful students are not typical. We can't guarantee that you're going to have the same success as us. We couldn't do that because we don't know your background, we don't know your work habits, your lifestyle, and so on. The single biggest factor in your success is yourself, and we can give you the tools, but you have to use them. You have to put all of this strategy into practice and actually do the work. This is not a magic bullet. So having said that, we are going to do everything in our power to help you get there, and that's what we're going to be talking about on this presentation today. So let's get started. The core model. This is a rock solid and consistent e-commerce system for selling products online. You can see $120,000 there in just 30 days. This is what's possible potentially when you're using this system. It can be predictable, it can be reliable, it can be scalable, and because of the trend of e-commerce growing year on year on year, well, guess what? Our model is getting better year on year and year as well, and we make thousands of dollars every single day with this system, and we've helped many students do the same thing. This is online e-commerce unlike anyone has ever seen it before. We're talking about being easy, being fast, and being profitable. And most importantly for most people listening to this workshop is that it's newbie friendly. And here's why it's newbie friendly. Now, over the past 3 years, we've had you know, this fortune of being able to help thousands of students, and many of those students have been able to see astonishing results with what we're talking about here today. I've shown a few of them to you already. I'll show you a few more here now. These are people in our community, and you know, $20,000 in 30 sales, $30,000 for David there, $15,000 for Mark, and there are lots and lots of people that are getting results like this after taking action and applying the system. But why have so many people been getting results with this particular method? There are a few reasons why, and a lot of it is to do with so many of the roadblocks, so many of the hurdles that have kind of stumped people in the past have been removed. So you don't need a product of your own for a start. Upfront investment in inventory is just not needed. You don't need any special permissions or licenses, as is the case with other types of e-commerce. You don't need to worry about reseller certificates. You're not buying any inventory whatsoever up front. And you're not dealing with complications of working with overseas suppliers. There's no content creation, there's no sales copy, and you don't need to be in the USA. You can do this from absolutely anywhere in the world. So many of the common hurdles and obstacles have been completely removed. And the big difference between this model and the other models is that usually with the way people have approached e-commerce in the past is you start with choosing a market or a niche, and then you search for products you're going to make or sell. And then you need a website, you need a brand name, you need sales material, and so on and so forth. And there's nothing wrong with this. It just takes a little bit longer or a lot longer, and it can be much, much more costly as well. So you're investing a lot of time and investing a lot of money, and you don't have any chance of seeing any returns, often for weeks or even months after you start the project. With this system, we don't do any niche research at all. We sell any type of product we want. It can be a mundane, can be new, can be old, any niche. What matters is that it's profitable. And I'll show you how we figure out if it's profitable in just a few moments' time here. We use secret traffic sources to test multiple products fast, and then we eliminate the products that don't convert and keep those that do convert, and then we rinse and repeat and keep scaling up. We never purchase inventory up front, and we never buy a product until it's sold. And the key point in it is this: why would you want to tie yourself down to one niche or one product when you could be selling many different products in multiple different niches and potentially making 50 times as much money? And obviously the results that we're showing you throughout this workshop are not typical. These are from our stores and some of our most successful students. But again, the point here is to show you that when you can use this system, you can potentially unshackle yourself from many of the limitations that have sort of hampered people who've tried to get started in the past. And just like we said, over the past 24 months, many of our students have had just incredible success. Vaughan did $3,946 in 1 week. Damien has had amazing sales day after day after day. He says our best day was $944, our best week was $3,853, and our best month was $10,846. We've had Riley, a young guy, and his best day was $1,405. And this is just mind-blowing stuff. These people came in and didn't have a background in e-commerce for the most part, and were able to take what we've taught them, put it into practice, and see results. But again, bear in mind, these are results from students who took action. These are people who applied what we taught to them, and they followed the steps. They are exceptional results, no doubt about that. They're not typical, and while achieving similar numbers is possible, no matter who you are and no matter what level of experience you have, it will obviously require some work on your part to start making thousands and thousands of dollars every day, just like any business. And as I said before, this is not magic, but I tell you what, it feels pretty magical when you're able to start seeing some of the results that I've showed you here and the results that we've had. And just in case you were wondering, we don't know what the average person has made using the training. We haven't done any scientific surveys or studies. However, we have heard from many, many happy students through our forum and different communication channels who have successfully earned extra online income using it. And our examples are from those students who have shared their own successes with us and with others. So look, I want you to know that what we're talking about here is really, really exciting, and hopefully you're seeing that now as well. So why are we so excited to be talking to you about this today? To give you a little bit of a backstory, we're constantly looking for new ways to increase income for both us and our students. And we conducted a period of deep research where we were testing new ways to make money with our e-commerce business. And this is something that we do every single year. And we came across a huge discovery. We made a breakthrough where we discovered a marketplace where few people are selling, but there's a ton of free traffic that very few other people, I should say, are actually using. And it's something that pours rocket fuel on the core model that's at the core of everything that we're talking about here, and I'll get to the details shortly, and dramatically accelerates the sales. And this is a new breakthrough marketplace, and it's made us as much as $35,000 in 1 single day. Now, everything will be revealed to you in less than 3 minutes time, but first, let me quickly rewind for a moment. Now, I mentioned the good old days of Amazon, and Amazon going back, 10 or 12 years, Amazon was the new big thing. It was huge traffic, huge reach. It opened up the floodgates to third-party sellers, and those who got in early began making fortunes. But more recently, it's become much more difficult because there is so much competition, and it's just really, really hard, much harder than it used to be anyway, to come into Amazon and launch a product and get the kind of results that we used to be able to get quite easily. Because, like I say, this massive competition, thousands and thousands of sellers came in and started selling similar or the same types of products, all in the same place. In fact, and this is the same issue with pretty much every business model online that I can think of at the moment. People are selling or promoting the same types of products on the same platforms to the same audience. But what we're doing here and what we're talking about in this workshop today is different. And it's different because we made an incredible discovery. And this discovery is similar to the glory days of Amazon. Like if you had just stumbled upon being able to sell on Amazon 10 or 12 years ago, that's similar to what we're talking about here today. Although the business that I'm going to be sharing with you is double the size of Amazon. It's amazing. It's an untapped marketplace, which is double the size of Amazon. And it's a chance to get your foot in the door and reap the benefits before the masses come piling on in. And here you're seeing some of our very best results so far. You can see our best month, $219,000, best week, $159,000. And again, this is on this breakthrough new marketplace. This doesn't include everything else that we do with e-commerce. So can anyone guess what the marketplace is? Just type in the question box, type in the chat box, and I'm going to pause here just while I take a look to see. Okay, we've got lots of people saying, it's Facebook. Is it Facebook? No, it's not Facebook. Etsy. It's not Etsy. It's not eBay. It's not using Shopify. In fact, we don't use Shopify at all. Okay, I can see a few people are getting it in there, and obviously it's not Amazon. A few people, it's not YouTube. It's not Google. Yep. All right. Many of you have got it. We are, of course, talking about Walmart. Walmart is absolutely huge. In fact, here you can see it is almost, in fact, it's more than double the size of Amazon. If you look at the business as a whole, it's got over 2 million people employed, 2 million employees, over $500 billion in annual revenue, double the size of Amazon's business, and the online business is absolutely booming. Most people don't realize this, but they've had 42 billion in sales in the past 12 months just from their online business. They are the biggest retailer on the planet. And I'll tell you what, they are fast catching up to Amazon in the online space. They get 300 million, over 300 million monthly visitors, and it's growing very quickly. And now they're letting people like us come and sell on their marketplace and take advantage of it, just like we were doing with Amazon 10 or 12 years ago. Now, something that's really important that a lot of people don't really realize is that the buying patterns of people have changed. It's no longer all about being on Amazon or any other platform for that matter. You need to look beyond that. And what's really important now, right now, is that you need to be everywhere because people are buying from all kinds of different places. And this includes, but is not limited to, Walmart. It just so happens that Walmart is something that you can get on the bandwagon with and can really accelerate your sales with because it's still such an untapped opportunity. And like I've said a couple of times already, this is something that pours rocket fuel on the core system, which so many of our students have had this amazing success with. So let's run through now the main steps of the core system, and I will show you how Walmart slots into this. Now, here's how the system works in three sort of overarching steps. The first is that you want to activate profitable products. You want to then generate this free traffic and sales and then scale by multiplying into different marketplaces. So let's look at the first step. What we're doing here is talking about identifying a core selection of 10 winning products using secret technology, and I'll share what this is with you in just a second. We only use USA suppliers, so we don't deal with importing products. We're not going to Alibaba or AliExpress or anything like that. We're not talking to overseas suppliers. But remember, you don't have to be in the United States. You could be running this from anywhere in the world. And we are only going to focus on products that make profit. We're not going to waste time on anything else, and we're not going to waste time by trying to choose a specific niche. We're going to let the products dictate where we're going to spend our attention, and we're going to spend our attention where the profit is. So we want to get 10 products and we want to activate them on our super optimized web store. This is something that we've tried and tested, and we've got something that works really, really well here. You don't need any technical knowledge to be able to launch your web store, we've got special software that does it for you just in a matter of minutes. And you can use the exact same storefront that we use to generate thousands and thousands of dollars every day. So I think a key thing here is not getting bogged down in different settings or different bits and pieces that you have to do to sort of technically set yourself up ready to sell. It would be nice if you could just identify some products, push a couple of buttons, have a store up and running, and be able to sell the products. And that's exactly what we're doing, and that's why we can see and why so many of our students have been able to see results quickly. So that's the first step, is to activate profitable products and get them online. The next step is to generate free traffic and sales. And to start generating free traffic, we use the likes of TikTok, we use Pinterest, we use Facebook. And if we just think about Facebook for a moment, this is not regular Facebook traffic. This is an entirely new approach, and what we're talking about here is Facebook Marketplace, which is also a hidden gem, just a little bit like Walmart is, where there are hundreds of millions of monthly users. Now, the thing about Facebook Marketplace is most people misunderstand it. You can sell secondhand products like garage sale type things. You can sell your old golf clubs and whatever it is that you want to sell. But it's also a fantastic place to sell brand new products using the core system that we use. So we like to leverage the Facebook Marketplace in a big way, but again, it's just part of the puzzle along with some of these others that we're talking about. And here you can see $21,567 that we made through selling an etching machine on Facebook Marketplace. So again, this just goes to show Facebook Marketplace can do really, really good numbers when you start leveraging it, and that's part of our traffic plan here. So the process for step number 2 is to list your 10 products on the Facebook Marketplace. You're going to generate targeted USA-based traffic no matter where you are located and start making sales. And I should mention that traffic that you get from the Facebook Marketplace is 100% free. The focus here on getting you going is focusing on free traffic. So traffic goes from your Facebook Marketplace listings to your web store where buyers actually purchase the products that you are selling. Then do exactly the same thing with TikTok and Pinterest and ramp up your sales and profits. So one by one, we're adding layers of traffic to your overall business here. And each time you do that, you can potentially add another income stream. Now, this is all in pursuit of milestone number 1, which is hitting $1,000 per week in profit. That's our initial objective, and we want to try to get there with free traffic. And step number 3 is to multiply your marketplaces. And this is where you want to identify your most profitable products, and you'll know what these are because you've already found them in the previous step, and launch them on other marketplaces. So the core marketplaces that we use in step 3 are Microsoft Shopping, Google Shopping, and the Walmart Marketplace. And these 3 pack a serious punch. I mean, any one of these could be something that potentially makes you $100,000 a month. Now, I'm not saying it's gonna do that, I'm just saying they are big enough to do that, and we've seen those kind of results ourselves. Now, the aim here, however, is to generate more free traffic, get more sales, and make more profits, just like you're seeing on the screen there. Now, here's an example of something that we sold and made over $50,000 with using Walmart as the Walmart Marketplace. It's a big swing set, it's a kid's playground. And I think there's a big misconception with e-commerce that you have to be selling tiny little products that don't weigh much and don't take up a big space. But I think this absolutely debunks that myth, because this is a giant product. I mean, it's absolutely huge. You can see a photo of it there. It's a kid's playground. And we were able to sell a lot of them, and make $50,000 from this just through the Walmart Marketplace. And here's another example of another product which most people would probably try to steer clear of, but it's another product that we made over $15,000 with. It's an above ground swimming pool. So again, a couple of products here just to get some ideas flowing. And again, the beauty of this is it doesn't matter how big the product is, doesn't matter how heavy it is. Of course, these are things are factors, but what you need to look at is what is the profitability, and we'll show you how to calculate that. And I'll be able to give you a sneak peek inside some of the technology that we've put together to help you with this shortly. Now, your aim after step number 3 is to hit the second milestone, which is $5,000 per week in profit. And we're confident that when you put the system into practice and follow the steps and take action, that this is something that you're going to be able to achieve. Now, once you've done that, it's all about scaling. And we've got multiple ways that we scale. One is to rinse and repeat, and just to repeat the 3 steps. So retain the most profitable products and keep selling them. Test more products, so maybe add another 10 products, another 20 products to your store. Keep the winners, bin the losers, and then dramatically accelerate the profits. Now, the second scale factor is to expand the traffic source. We do this in a systematic way. We like to pick the low-hanging fruit to begin with, and that's why we focus on things like the Facebook Marketplace, like Walmart. But there are lots of other traffic sources that you can focus on as well, and we'll train you on how to leverage these. So, for example, social traffic is huge, using the likes of Instagram, using the likes of YouTube, different Google properties, and other free sources and also paid sources of traffic as well, and start building sales funnels for your most profitable products. And when you do this, you can start working towards milestone number 3, which is $10,000 per week in profit. Now, at $10,000 per week in profit, you've got a business that's $500,000 in profit. And I want you to put that in perspective, because when people talk about making millions of dollars on Amazon, what they are talking about, or in any business, normally they say, oh, I made $1 million, but they might have a profit margin of 20%. And that means they made $1 million in revenue and they managed to keep $200,000, which is still great, by the way. What I'm talking about here is potentially getting to $10,000 per week in profit, which is $500,000 a year in profit. And if you want to stack that up next to another, multi-million-dollar business, it would probably be 3-4 million or more in revenue to get to that same kind of a number. So we run these businesses in a way that we really focus on profits, and we work through these milestones systematically, starting small and then building up from there. And if you think that generating thousands of dollars per week is unrealistic, then I want you to know that if you follow the system and put the effort in, we 100% believe that this is possible. And I mean, check this out, $35,000 in a single day. So, in other words, hitting these milestones is realistic, I think, for most people, if you take massive action. This is, again, it's not magic. You do actually have to do some work here. And if you're afraid of doing a little bit of work, then this is probably not a good opportunity for you. But, if you are willing to spend a little bit of time and follow through some steps that we've, polished and I think absolutely perfected, then you can, I think, expect to get some results here. And again, it's important to know that the fulfillment process is simple. We've really worked hard to remove so many of the obstacles and roadblocks that have come before. You're never going to have to see or handle any products yourself, ever. The US suppliers of your chosen products ship directly to the customer, so it's not that you're going to receive products and be piling them up in your garage and then shipping them off. That's not the plan. We don't want to do that, and that's not what we do. So the difference between what the customer pays you and what the product cost is ultimately going to be your profit when you're using the free traffic, okay? So this is all really good stuff, and I think big differentiators from a lot of the ways that people have approached e-commerce in the past. So that's the system explained in a nutshell. I'm going to be able to give you some more inside look at everything in just a moment, but before I do that, I just want to check, is everything making sense so far? Give me a yes in the question box, and I have been seeing your questions come in as well, and I will get to answering them a little bit later, and I have also been trying to answer them sort of on the fly here. Okay, I can see lots of yeses coming in, okay, and I will recap for those of you that said they wanted to recap or they didn't quite understand everything. I will be recapping everything and giving you more information, so stay tuned. There's lots more good information to come. So there are 3 critical elements that you need to nail to make this work, and obviously you need determination, but you also need lots of winning products. You need intelligent automation, and you need consistent conversions. So the things that we've put in place to allow us to achieve these things are threefold. The first is the HQ. Now, this is our special platform to build your store and allow you to launch your products and manage everything from one location with all the core processes absolutely automated. So the HQ solves automation. The the second part of it is the converters, and the converters are amazing new software with multiple apps and tools that will allow you to skyrocket conversions and make more profits. And this solves the conversion conundrum, because if you don't have the right apps or the right sort of technology or functionality on your store, then you're always going to be running. I would say the analogy would be running with weights tied around your legs or something. So we want to make sure that you're getting the best conversions that you possibly can, and we do that using the converters. And then the Profit Spy is what allows you to pinpoint the highest quality and most profitable products to sell, so that you can start making money as quickly as possible. And this is going to solve the product conundrum. So lots of winning products, we've solved that one. Automation, we've solved that one, and conversions, we've solved that one. So right now, I want to ask you again, would you like to have a look behind the scenes at how this software works? And I think I want to see at least half of you give me a yes in the question box and chat box there. And once I see that, I will go off script here, and we'll leave the slides behind for a moment, and we'll head over. And okay, the yeses are flooding in here. Okay, so let me just pull up my screen here, and we'll go and we'll take a look. So I've come to the HQ here, and this is at the absolute cutting edge of e-commerce. And unlike Shopify or any other e-commerce store platform out there, our HQ provides you with a complete start to finish streamlined approach to e-commerce, where all the critical elements are tied together. And this is what makes all the difference when it comes to actually making money in the fastest and easiest way possible. Now, the HQ doesn't just give you one piece of the puzzle, it gives you all of the pieces so that you can quickly start making money without the headaches. So, for example, it takes just seconds to get a product ready to sell in your store because of what we've got down here, Profit Spy. And I'll show you this in just a second, which is our built-in system for finding winning products. And it takes just seconds to sell through other channels as well, thanks to different integrations. You can see down here we've got Facebook Marketplace, we've got Walmart, and other feeds as well. If we come down here, you can see lots of different feeds that we've got coming in here. So you're able to sell in multiple different marketplaces with really no extra effort. It really is unlike anything else. Now, when you log to the HQ, you'll see a page that looks like this. And as you can see here, you're met with your critical metrics. And I think this does a good job of showing the type of money that you can be making here. And this is results from a store, which I'll show you in just a second. You can see that we've got a few $2,000 days there. We've got over $45,000 in this particular period. And if you look at the left-hand menu, one of the first things that I want you to realize is that you can actually have multiple stores. Now, this is really important because most shopping platforms limit you to just one store, but that's not helpful if you have multiple stores that make you money. I mean, ideally, you should be able to manage them all from one centralized dashboard, and that's what we can do here. We can add multiple different stores on here. And it's easy to do. So you can have up to 3 different stores under one account in this HQ. And then some of the functionality we've built into the HQ, specifically around conversion optimization and streamlining daily operations, include things like, for example, rapid integration with a range of different sales channels, which you can see down here. And this includes things like Google, you can see down here, Google, Microsoft, Pinterest, Facebook Shops, as well as Facebook Marketplace, Walmart, and so on and so forth. The ability to create discount codes. You can come in here and you can create a discount code at the push of a few buttons. It's not difficult at all. You've got native multi-currency support. So in here, up here you can see that it's in US dollars, but I could change that. If I was selling this in a different marketplace, I'd be able to change that and it would show in a different marketplace. If I come and actually have a look at one of these products, we'll take a bit of a close look, and now you can see I'm actually on one of the stores which has been built using this. If I just pull that across like that, you'll see that by default it goes into mobile. It goes into a mobile sort of display, which is really, really important because a lot of the traffic and the customers that you get are probably going to be coming from mobile. If I click on Add to Cart now, you're going to see that we've actually got a one page checkout. I can go to the checkout there, and I can enter my information all on one page, and then it's done. You can see you've got PayPal, you've got different credit card integrations, and then it's complete. So, I mean, that's a bit of a look at some of the functionality of the website. This, by the way, is what a website would look like just out of the box, and obviously you can customize a lot of this. This one here has been focusing on a niche around classic cars, but normally we would just have all kinds of different products, everything you can imagine under the sun, inside a store like this. But because, anyway, getting back to what I was saying a moment ago, because of the support for multiple different currencies, it means you can sell anywhere in the world, and you're not limited by just one currency. And all this might sound great, but it gets even better, because as a default setting and without needing to buy any add-ons, you get state-of-the-art funnel technology as well. So if I come back in here now, you can do things like you can add different upsells, downsells. If I come into products here, you can add different products. You can come into marketing, and here you've got email marketing, you've got upsells, you've got abandoned cart recovery. If I want to add an upsell, all I need to do is come over here, I click create funnel, and I can start adding different products to it. So I can put my product title in here. I can choose the products that I want to add. I might add this one here. Click done. I can literally do this in just a matter of a few seconds, and then I can click save changes, and we'll be good to go. So I've just created a sales funnel, and you can do lots of other things as well. So in-cart upsells, post-purchase upsells, we've got exit wheels, we've got recommended products that people will be able to buy. What else? We've got single page checkouts, product reviews, and so much more. And I want to stress that if you were able to cobble something even remotely similar to this using something like Shopify, you'll be paying over $1,100 per month for just one store. And I know that because that's what I used to do before I was able to develop this technology to do it ourselves. So, and this is something that's getting better and better all the time. So for example, something I haven't had a chance to touch on yet is the new AI technology that we've got built in here as well, that enables the HQ to automate conversations with prospects using bots, which work 24/7 and never miss a beat. So there's so much here to get excited about, and perhaps the jewel in the crown is Profit Spy. And Profit Spy is what allows you to find winning products and publish them to your store in a matter of seconds. It integrates with wholesale suppliers in eBay and allows you to sell their items. Not only does it give you immediate access to millions of products to sell, but it also serves up critical metrics to help you choose the very best products. For example, you can see how many products have been sold by a particular seller over the past 4 months. You can see product ratings, inventory levels, product item information, descriptions, titles, and so much more. So I'll just close that for a second. So if I look down here, you'll see a few things at a glance. You'll see that we've got some sliders here to begin with, and then we've got a big list of different products. Now, a lot of these products are just mundane, random products, but I can see that this one here has sold 6,982. I can see the product cost, I can see the shipping cost, and if I know or have an idea of what I could sell that for, it allows me to quickly make a decision around whether or not this could be something for me. So look at this. This is a product. It's a Earthline Professional Natural Wood brush of some kind. It's sold 798. The seller's got a 4.1 rating. If I click on that, we can take a closer look at it. We can see a graph of sales, 64,552 products sold, and we can see the amount of sales volume there. I can see come down here, and if there's a product description available, I can get it. You can see this one has got somewhat of a product description, so that might be useful for me. And if I want to add this to my store, it's as simple as coming over here and clicking add to import list. And what that's done is it's now got that product in my import list. But I'll go and have a look at that in just a second. But let me give you another example of finding more products. If I wanted to, I could use the filters and I could say only show me products that have got certain sort of characteristics, or I could just keep browsing through. And the great thing about this, just browsing through, is it allows you to find lots of products that you would probably not have thought of otherwise. Like, what's this thing here? I don't even know what this thing here specifically is, but it's something that I can buy for $17. It's sold they've sold 566 of them. What else have we got? Just look for something else. Look at this. Sells for $39. They've sold 1,500 of them. I'll keep scrolling down here, and there's page after page after page, like the thousands, tens of thousands of products in here, and it's just about finding one that that meets your criteria, and we'll talk more about what the specific criteria is, and then adding it to your store. And you can add it to your store at the push of a button. So what about some of these gloves, work gloves? The cost to me is going to be $16. They've sold an absolute crap load of them. They've got a 4.8 seller rating, so that's all good. So let's have a look at these. Come in here, I can have a look at them. I can see the sales over time, really, really good. I can see that they've done an absolute huge, over $3 million worth of products sold. I can see product description there, more detailed maybe than the last one, and I can add that to the import list as well. So then when I come over to the import list here, I've got these ready to go, and I can easily add them to my store just by clicking on the publish button, which is that one down there. So I can say, okay, I want to publish those gloves. Comes in here, it's going to open up an editable sort of page here. I can see the images, which I can choose between, and I can rearrange and stuff if I want to. I can see down here, which is really important, what my profit's going to be. So if I want to sell these for $32, for example, it's going to give me a profit of $15, which is a margin of 47%. Now, if I'm selling these, and maybe I'll say I'm going to charge $4 for shipping, that ups my margin now to 52%. Now, if I'm selling these and I'm using free traffic, every sale I get is going to make me $19.05 profit, okay? And again, I'm not buying any of this inventory. I could easily just publish this to my website now by clicking on that publish button, and it would be published to the website. If I wanted to add or change something to the product description, I could do that. If I wanted to add a page title, description, URL, and you can make all the changes that you would expect to be able to make. But the key thing here to know is that you can go from finding a product, and not just any product, but finding a product and being able to analyze it very, very quickly. Now, you might think, well, this product here comes from an eBay vendor, which, by the way, eBay is a great place to find products. There are many professional wholesale vendors on eBay. eBay is, some people think about it the same way they think about Facebook Marketplace, where people sell their secondhand golf clubs. But eBay is an absolutely amazing marketplace for finding great products to sell. And you might be thinking, well, you can just go over to eBay and find products yourself, and that's true. But what you can't do at eBay is find products and see at a glance all of this information. It would take you, huge amounts of time to be able to find products yourself if you were doing it manually. What we're doing, though, is we're able to find products at a very quick pace and add them to our store. It's all automated in a matter of seconds. And then what's the next step? The next step is to make sales. We're going to use free traffic from the Facebook Marketplace, one click and you're done. You can also integrate with the Facebook Marketplace right down here. So come into Facebook Marketplace. I can push products into the Facebook Marketplace, and I'm not going to go through an example of this right now, but it's literally just a case of pushing a couple of buttons and you're away. You can have products published on all kinds of different marketplaces. So look, to sum it all up, the HQ really is a start to finish solution to not just getting started with an e-commerce business, but ramping up and hitting significant milestones like $10,000 per month, for example. And this is absolutely battle tested at this point. We've had users of this technology publish 458,000 products on their stores using this technology. We've had hundreds of thousands of customers. This isn't something that's just been whipped together. We've invested tens of thousands of man hours into building this thing, which is why it's such a game changer. And the way it can help you hit the ground running is just unprecedented. I mean, I've personally never seen anything quite like this. So hopefully I did a good job of giving you a demo there. Let me know in the question box if you were excited about what you saw, and Yeah, okay, lots of yes as well. And I had a lot of comments while I was actually going through there. So thank you for all of those. I am seeing your questions and I will be able to get to them as we push forward here a little bit more. So quick recap on the strategy. We ignore niches, okay? We identify 10 profitable products. We take your hero product hat off. This is the core method, and we just ignore, we ignore the niches. We just choose a selection of products. We use free traffic from the likes of Facebook Marketplace and other sites like that. We expand to different marketplaces like Walmart, and that's how we go from $1,000 to $5,000 to $10,000 per week in profit. And then we keep scaling. There's really no ceiling. There's no cap on the amount of money that you can make from this. And many of the issues that have been people have had in the past have been removed. There's no traffic issues, there's no supplier headaches, it's very low risk. You get very rapid results potentially. There's no inventory, or investment in inventory, I should say. You're not buying products up front, you only pay for inventory after someone has already paid you. There's no overseas suppliers to deal with. Plus, you only need a handful of successful products to start making great money. I mean, I showed you earlier how I sold made $15,000 from selling an above ground swimming pool, or $50,000 from a playground. I mean, one product, $50,000. Now, that's not typical either, but hopefully you can see how you don't need to have dozens and dozens of products to be making a lot of money. It really can be a case of just having one or two decent products or half decent products. You can be making money with this. And most importantly, many students who took action and followed the steps have had incredible results. Our most successful students, after taking action and applying the system, have enjoyed sales like this: $6,000 in 7 days, $3,114 in just 1 day, $11,000 in a month, $1,200 in 24 hours, $1,200 in 24 hours also there for Robert, $2,046 in a single day. And imagine what's possible now. This is what we've spoken about here, is pouring this rocket fuel on top of the core system. The people who have been getting these kind of results are regular people from regular backgrounds, and there's no reason why, if you are willing to put in the hard work and follow the system, you couldn't start getting results as well. But the question you might still be asking yourself is, can you really do it? And I really believe that the answer is yes. And I believe this because I've seen other people who have used this method and gotten results for themselves. I've seen people come in with zero experience and be able to get a store up online for the first time ever and make their first sales. And I really believe that once you make one sale online, you'll see how you can make 2 sales, and you'll know how you can make 20 sales, 30 sales, 100 sales, and so on and so forth. And this is providing bread and butter income to hundreds of early adopters, and I really feel like we can do the same for you. So what is your most critical action step? Any ideas what that might be? And this is absolutely key. I mean, there's no doubt about this. The first is that you need to take action. So Philip says it best when he says, follow the course how it's laid out. I've seen too many people give up when it doesn't work out right away. You fail 100% of the time, you don't try. So that's from Philip. And you can see here, best month, $34,000, best week, $11,900 from Philip. So I think he's qualified to know what he's talking about there. This is an amazing system, and we're so excited to have the opportunity to show you how you can do it today. We've put together a complete package of training, tools, and hand-holding support to give you everything you need to change your life with this amazing system. And today I'm excited to introduce to you the Lifestyle Blueprint. Now, the Lifestyle Blueprint is something which is built on previous iterations of a similar sort of core method. But the Lifestyle Blueprint is light years ahead. I mean, the advancements we've made over the past few years have just been staggering. It's like, comparing a cell phone 5 or 6 years ago to a cell phone that you could have today. The advancements have been absolutely amazing. And with all the breakthroughs, with all the advancements in the new software, we're taking things to a whole new level. We're making everything much faster and much easier than it's ever been before. In fact, the battle cry for the Lifestyle Blueprint is speed, profit, and scale. And we are so confident about your potential to be able to see success here, as long as you take action, that we are laying down a serious challenge. And that challenge is the 30-day challenge. So the way the 30-day challenge works is you're going to need access to some of the tools that I've shown you already, such as the Profit Spy, the Converters, and the HQ, and you're going to pick your first products and get them live. And you're then going to go through the training that we give you and copy what we do, see how we do it in the videos that we provide, and then the aim is to get you to your first 100 sales in the first 30 days and then keep scaling from there. And I think it's really important that you get your first big win, and by that I mean making your first sales in the fastest time possible. I think it's super important because this is going to allow you to see firsthand that the system works. It's going to give you the confidence and the drive to persevere and continue to build your business. And the aim here is simple: to hit 100 sales within 30 days and be on your way to hitting milestone number 1, which, remember, was a run rate of $1,000 per week in profit. Hopefully you'll get there within the first 30 days, and we're going to be helping you every step of the way as you take massive action. So how exactly is this going to work? We've got 8 core components of the Lifestyle Blueprint that are going to maximize your chances of success, and each one of these is designed to fulfill an important requirement on your journey. So component number 1 is a brand new Watch and Copy training program, and this is where you're going to get access to the core training over 8 weeks, and you're going to see how we do it. It's a radically different approach. You're going to be able to watch what we do and build a business and follow along using the videos that you're going to have immediate access to. That's the first component. And if I had to put a value on this, it would be worth at least a couple of $1,000s in my opinion, because this is the blueprint, this is the recipe. This is where everything has been revealed and you're able to follow along step by step by step in a members area that you're going to have lifetime access to. So huge value here. And we actually call this component the incubator, and it's designed to turbocharge your income because, like I say, you're going to be able to watch how we do things through our videos and then implement it yourself. You're going to be able to build and scale your own business, hopefully in record time, and hopefully you're going to be able to make some incredible money with this. We've got over 100 step-by-step videos, strategy manuals, we've got process maps, extensive resources, live sessions, and so much more. We've really put everything we could into this and left no stone unturned, and that's why I said, if I had to put a value on this, it'd be worth at least a couple of $1,000s because it really is the full start to finish recipe. Now, component number 2 is what we call office hours mastermind sessions, and these are live sessions where you'll be joined by the likes of me and some of our other experts in the team. So we've got a whole team of expert coaches, people who have been in the trenches doing this kind of a thing, and it's where we'll jump on Zoom and we'll do live examples of what of what we do on a day-to-day basis of running the business. It's where we can share our screen with you. It's where we can answer questions that you might have and just help you push forward with your business. Now, these are designed to jumpstart your results, and it's going to enable us also to check in on where you're at in relation to the milestones. And again, just the focus is always on you making money as fast as possible. So making profit and doing it swiftly. So you'll get that live interaction, you'll get detailed analysis and advice every step of the way, on-screen demos, and again, just huge value here. I mean, this is dozens and dozens of hours of our time with you, where we're making ourselves available to you to guide you through and give you completely unscripted demonstrations of how all of this works to make sure that you know exactly what you need to be doing to be able to succeed with this. Now, the third component is access to the HQ. You've had a sneak peek inside this already. This is our in-house shopping cart platform. Now, most carts with even just half of the functionality that we've got would cost over $1,000 per month to be able to have that kind of functionality, and I know that firsthand because that's what I used to pay when I was using something like Shopify, which would limit me just to one store, whereas what you're going to have access to with HQ is the ability to have multiple stores, and you're not going to be paying extra to be able to access some of the functionality. Okay, so you've got this, and this is the new HQ mission control essentially for your business. It will enable you to build, manage and scale your business with machine-like precision. It's going to allow you to get your websites up and running quickly, and then effortlessly track all of your vital statistics. We've poured well in excess of $500,000 into building this, and you're going to be able to tap into this yourself and enjoy using it to make your profits online. Now, component number 4 is to be able to find profitable products even faster with the Profit Spy. Now, Profit Spy is built into the HQ, and as I showed you earlier, the whole idea of Profit Spy is to be able to help you find these winning products lightning fast, and then not just find them, but zap them into your store so that you can start selling them and then sell them in multiple different channels as well. So we've spent thousands and thousands of dollars, building this technology, and it's unlike anything else that I've ever seen online, quite frankly. So it really is a way that you can accelerate your results here. And again, if I had to put a price tag on this, it'd probably be worth thousands of dollars in my opinion. It allows you to analyze thousands of products in seconds at the push of a button, and get access to over 2 million products in the database there, and they're all updated with real-time stats and stuff, so you can dive in, like I say, analyze different products, eliminate all the boring, time-consuming and risky product research, and ultimately save you a heck of amount of time and get to making results faster. And here you can see visually what it does is you can search through millions of products, you can identify profitable opportunities, and then import them into your store, and not just your store, but into your other sales channels as well. Now, component number 5 is to take advantage of our conversion suite. So this is something that we haven't spoken much about at all, but it's amazing software that will allow you to boost your conversions, and it does it using different types of technology. And the only one that I can actually really talk about now publicly is the Lifestyle Blueprint bot, which is a private virtual sales assistant for Facebook, and it engages people via automated chat and answers any questions that they may have, and increases conversion. So you'll get access to this, and you'll get the done for you chat scripts that we use, and this is something that you can set up and just leave it running. So even if you're not there, this is something that's going to be able to engage with your visitors. If you're fast asleep in the middle of the night, you can have this working for you. And here you can see an example of how this works. So here you can see we've got a product added on a Facebook page, and then we've got an automated chatbot popping up down here, and then you can see if someone asks a question, you can automatically provide them with a link or whatever it is that you want to say, depending on what they ask, with more information, and show them how they can actually buy the product. So essentially it's an automated sales representative for your business. Component number 6 is to tap into viral traffic with the Socializer. Again, this is something that we haven't even had a chance to talk about here today, because we've been focused on covering so many other things. But the Socializer is software that allows you to tap into viral traffic and identify viral traffic, and then tap into it by pinpointing high traffic posts that are getting traction for other companies, and then take these new content ideas and use them for yourself. And it's another good way to actually identify hot selling products as well. So this is a little bit of an inside peek of what it looks like. You get amazing social data there, and you can use that to your advantage when you are selling. Component number 7 is to rapidly scale your business with the accelerators, and this includes things like done-for-you sales funnels to ramp up your business with step-by-step action plans, exclusive training modules on how to scale, and so much more. And you can see again a couple of our best month and best week using some of the accelerator components there. So again, this is the aim here, is to take your most successful products and build out targeted landing pages, targeted funnels for them, all of which you can do using the HQ. So again, this is a way that you can ramp up sales without even needing to find more products. You can just ramp up sales by optimizing the products that you already have. And then component number 8 is the VIP support with MentorPoint. Now, the aim here is to get you to a run rate of 6 figures. So by that I mean $100,000 in profit or more, and you're going to be able to get this by tapping into the best support in the business. We've got our team of experts who have been working this business model themselves and helping students who've been going through this for several years now. So you're going to be able to get support no matter where you are in the world. We've got support help there for you 24/7. And I mean, this is just invaluable. When you're building a business like this, it's inevitable that there are going to be things that you might not understand. In fact, maybe you've tried building a business in the past and you've struggled because there might have been something that you didn't understand. Well, this is a way that you can get past that. So here you're getting exclusive members-only support, multiple avenues of assistance, private email-based support, and like I say, a team of experts on call ready to help you. And I can guarantee you that there's no problem that you're going to face that we haven't seen before. Remember, our students and who've come through our training have published hundreds of thousands of products using the system. We've seen everything under the sun that you could possibly imagine, and we've got some amazing coaches who are going to be there every step of the way helping you. And as a member, you're also going to get a free all-access pass to the recordings of TLB Live, the Lifestyle Blueprint Live, which is our virtual live event where you're going to be able to see trainings that have been taken from the two-day event and hear from expert speakers, some of whom have made up to $10 million a year. You're going to see secrets for tripling your profits, proven tactics for increasing website traffic, actionable growth strategies, and a treasure chest of secrets. So you're going to get a true competitive edge here. This is incredibly valuable. To put this in perspective, we've run quite a few in-person live events over the years, and for doing something like this, we would never ever charge less than a couple of $1,000s for a weekend of events. And this is something that you're going to be able to tap into and get enormous value from. We've also got an achievement system, which I think is quite unique. I haven't seen anyone else doing this, but we've got badges that you can earn and sort of unlock when you achieve certain milestones, and we'll be guiding you through how to do this through the sort of the interactive membership area that we've got set up there behind the scenes. So this is something to look forward to as well. And just to reiterate, all of the obstacles have been eliminated. There are no traffic issues. There's very low risk. You can get very high profit margins, get rapid results, and remember the challenge to get to 100 sales first and then hit $1,000 per week in profit and then scale up from there. So this is about building your business, and not just building a business that makes you a little bit of money, but building a business that makes you a lot of money, quite frankly, getting to $10,000 per week and beyond. And you don't need any special experience. We're giving you all the tools, the instructions, the training. The financial roadblocks should be removed as well, because you don't have to use paid ads. We do talk about how you can use them if you want to, but it's not part of the recipe, at least not in the early days. You simply need to get motivated, you must take action, and you need to be patient and follow the steps. And it's the perfect opportunity for many people who may have struggled in the past, because this is something, this is something that's new and is a realistic way that people can supplement their new income. I mean, we're taking a decade-old business model and we are applying some of the most exciting marketplaces and technology in the world to enable you to get on the bandwagon here and leverage it for yourself. It's also perfect for business owners who are already making decent income but want to add more money or a new income stream to their business. It doesn't require a large amount of time to run, so it's not something that's going to disrupt your life. And we've spent 13 years helping thousands of people. I've been coaching people online for quite a long time now, and the results that people have got are absolutely amazing. I mean, I still get excited hearing these success stories. I'm really passionate about coaching, and hopefully you've been able to sort of recognize that throughout the presentation here, and I look forward to being able to help you as well. People from all corners of the globe have been able to succeed with this. I mean, you can see we've been through, you've seen so many success stories already here, but people who have failed over again in the past are now absolutely crushing it. There's never been a better time to get started in the world of e-commerce. Now something that you might find, and I've just pulled up my web browser here, is this is an example of one of our communities that some of our past students have been involved in. Over $31,000 in a single day. I mean, if we just scroll down through here, you'll see that there are 30 pages of success stories across $50,000 in sales, and so on and so forth. 100th order. And if I just scroll through here, you'll see sale number 400, 1,000 in sales, first sale without Google or with Google, got my first sale, first orders coming in. It's just on and on and on. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. This is amazing stuff here. And $120 2 days in a row, just hit $1,000 in sales. and just at $4,000 while asleep, over $5,000 this month so far, 5 sales in 4 consecutive days, $3,740 in sales, and it goes on and on and on. And again, we've got 30 pages of these kinds of results. There must be, I don't know, 20 or 30 success stories on each page. Here's Rick, over $6,000 in sales. And we've got another community as well, of another group that have been through this training. And again, just getting so many success stories are coming in here. I mean, you really cannot make this stuff up. $150 in profits, and people talking about different channels. Walmart, $1,675 in sales, reached $1,000, sold 53 orders and 60 items, $377 in total sales as of today, 11 sales and rolling. A lot of these people are getting started selling online for the first time ever, and they're selling in lots of different sort of marketplaces here as well. You know, Facebook Marketplace, you've got Walmart, and so on and so forth. So hopefully you can see why we are so excited about this, and I think it really comes down to just this phenomenal result that our students have been able to get here. And remember, these results are from students who took action, applied the training, and followed the steps. These are exceptional results and not typical, and while achieving similar numbers is possible, it will obviously require work on your part to start making thousands of dollars each day, just like with any business. So how could the Lifestyle Blueprint change your life? Now, it could potentially add an income stream to give you financial peace of mind, so you never have to stress out about money again. It could potentially give you a safe and secure retirement, so you can fully enjoy your golden years. You know, how much extra money do you need coming in retirement? Would, you know, a potential income stream of, you know, a couple of $100 per day profit help you? I think it would for most people, but the great thing about this is there is no ceiling there. Everyone can set their own goals and create their own plan to be able to get there. It could give you the ability to live your life on your terms. So to give you the laptop lifestyle, to be your own boss, to work from home, or allow you to help others more. So like your kids, your parents, your siblings, your friends, and so on. Now, word of warning, we can only help so many people at one time because the support that we provide takes time, and we don't want to have so many people that we can't provide, you know, the absolute best support in the business. So we can only help a limited number of people into this, and we're going to share how we can give you that extra hand-holding support in just a moment. So what's it going to take to get started? Remember, we are giving you absolutely everything you need, all the systems, all the strategies, the software and support to make this happen for you. And if you're serious about creating a real online business, then this is unprecedented. It's a unique system, and it's something that you can use to get started and hit the ground running here. And we battled with how to price this for quite some time. Now, originally we were going to charge $9,997, and we thought that this would be a fair price to charge, quite frankly, because we charge already $12,000 annually for a mastermind that we run, and we're giving you the entire system. I mean, this is a system that has helped many people earn tens of thousands of dollars already. We're giving you absolutely everything here. So we thought that we could justify $9,997, and it would be a really great investment. I mean, we've poured hundreds of thousands of dollars into developing the tools, not to mention all the time that we've poured into this as well. So $9,997, I think this would be an absolute steal. And if you paid that, and if all it did was allow you to, I don't know, have a couple of $100 a week come in for the foreseeable future, hopefully you can see that it would quickly pay itself off and be a good investment. Or if all this did was allow you to pay your rent or your mortgage without dipping into your savings or any other income you might have, it would probably also, you know, be justifiable in that sense, and you'd be able to see this as an absolute steal. But we realized that $9,997 would put it beyond the reach of the people that need it the most. $4,997 is what we ultimately settled on for the price. However, you can get complete access today for $1,988. That's a $3,000 plus discount. And you can see you've got two options there. The first is to take the one payment option. Most people are going to do that, but we do have a split part payment option as well. That's option number 2. That's 5 payments of $497, meaning one payment today and then 4 further payments split 30 days apart. Now, most people take the first option because if you do take the first option, the one-time payment, we are essentially covering your final payment for you. You've got a $497 benefit by taking that one-part payment option. So most people are going to take that. You can secure your investment and you can get started right now by clicking the Get Started button. So take action, don't wait any longer, get started right now and you'll be able to get instant access to everything on the inside. Right now though, I want you to know that you've got absolutely zero risk. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee, and if you're not seeing amazing results or if you just change your mind inside the first 30 days, that's absolutely fine. Let us know. We'll give you your money back. No hard feelings, no questions asked. And this is so fast and so easy to set up compared to anything that I've personally seen in the past, that I'm very confident that you'll know whether or not this is working for you well within the first 30 days. So we're trying to put you in a position here where you've got absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain, and you can get started and take advantage of this opportunity by clicking the Get Started button right now. We're also doing something crazy here, and this is something that we haven't seen other people doing, but and there's probably a good reason why other people can't do it, but we can do it, and we can do it because we've seen firsthand the kind of results that the system is able to generate. So what we're doing here is giving you not just a refund guarantee for 30 days, but a double your money back guarantee as well. So as long as you follow every step of the training curriculum without deviation and actively use the support system and our tools and resources, we guarantee to not only refund your purchase, but double your money back if for some reason you're unable to make sales in your first 60 days. So pretty simple. Again, we're trying to make sure that we're putting everything we can in your favor, putting you in a position where you've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. And I would love to have the opportunity to change your life, and I don't want anything to prevent you from giving this a try. And that's why we are giving you complete peace of mind by giving you a 30-day, no questions asked money back guarantee, and also the double your money back guarantee as well on top of that. Now, you can get started right now by clicking the Get Started button. Go ahead and take action, and you'll get immediate access into the inside of the training, and you'll be able to go ahead and get started. So don't delay, don't wait for me to wrap up the workshop here. In fact, I do have a few goodies for people who are action takers. So by the way, let me know in the question box and the chat box if you are jumping in. Just type I'm in, and I'm going to keep a record of your names here, and I do have something pretty special for the first few people that jump in. So go ahead and do that right now. Don't wait any longer to sign up. Spaces will fill up fast and are only available on a first come first served basis. We are very limited to the number of people that we can help, so we need you to move fast or you will miss out. Now, we're not done. We do have 2 action taker bonuses, and for those of you that have already taken action, you are going to get access to this. If you're in the process of taking action right now, just type process in the question box there, just so I know where you are at and I can see those coming in there. And remember to come back and actually type I'm in once you finish getting in there, okay? Because if you're in process right now, or if you're already in, you are going to get these 2 action taker bonuses. And the first is Social Selling Secrets. This is specialist extra training on how to drive massive traffic with Instagram, with Pinterest, with TikTok, and more. It's a huge opportunity, and we've got members who are crushing it through the likes of Pinterest, and you're going to learn the kinds of strategies that are working for them through these social selling secrets through this bonus. This is webinar bonus number 1. So again, you can get access to this by securing your spot right now by clicking the Get Started button to take action. And then we've got the Secret Mastermind as well. And this is advanced workshops with additional tactics, formulas, and strategies to build your business. An additional 3 months worth of extra training showing you how we generate thousands per day in profits. So huge value there that you can tap into. Now, there's something else which is even more exciting, I think, and I really want to be able to encourage you and sort of incentivize you to take action here, and I'm going to try to do that with what I've got here in the next 10 minutes. So I'm just going to pull up another browser here and start a 10-minute timer. And just before I get into that special 10-minute timer bonus, I want to show you how you can check check out here and what you need to do. So when you click the Get Started button, it's going to bring you to a page that looks like this, and you can see a recap on the right hand side of all the different bits and pieces that you're getting here, and you can also see a big green button that says proceed to the next step, and that's what you need to click to finish the checkout process. So you'll click that and you'll be able to go through and complete your purchase. You'll also see that you are backed up by the guarantees there. It's all written out there, and you can secure your investment today just by going to that link. Okay, I do want to start this timer now, so I'm going to start the 10-minute timer, and why I do that, I'm going to readjust my screen here a little bit. I've got that timer going there so you can see it on the left-hand side of my screen, and in the next 10 minutes, if you jump in, I'm going to make a special bonus available to you. And if you've already jumped in, I'll make sure that you get this as well. This is absolutely amazing, and I think it's going to sweeten the deal in just an incredible way. So here's how this works. Now, you may know that there are hotels all around the world and they don't have their rooms full all the time. If they have an empty room and they're not making any money from it, then that's not a good thing for them. Now, if someone is in that room though, and they're not paying to stay in that room, the hotel can still make money. The resort can still make money because the person that's in the hotel is likely to go and spend money at the bar, maybe in a restaurant, maybe in some other services. And so that at least the hotel makes some money. So these empty resorts, we've been able to team up with them and give you essentially free stays at different resorts. We've partnered with a company that gives away the empty resort rooms, and there are some very small taxes or surcharges to pay on many of the resorts, but it's much smaller. It might be like $50 or something instead of $500. And what we're going to be able to do if you get in the next 8 minutes and 35 seconds there is give you up to 7 nights of luxury accommodation in resorts that are available all over the world. In fact, we've got these resorts in 37 different countries. We've got 1,800 beautiful locations, and you are going to get 7 nights almost for free. I mean, there might be some teeny tiny payments that you need to make, like $50 or $100 or something like that, but you won't be making the full price payments. So it is absolutely amazing, and we've got places all over the United States. Maybe you want to have a trip to Miami, maybe you want to go to Lake Tahoe. I've spent some time in Lake Tahoe and it's absolutely amazing. Maybe you want to head to Yosemite or Palm Springs or you name it. We've got places all over the United States where you could cash this bonus in. Or maybe you want to go to the UK. Maybe you want to go and visit London or head up to Scotland and see Edinburgh and Glasgow. You can do this with this special bonus that we've got. But I do need you to get in the next 7 minutes. Obviously, we are somewhat limited to the number of people that we can have into this one as well. We can't just have an unlimited number of people coming into this and getting this bonus. So again, finish signing up right now, and let me know once you've done that by typing in the question box, and you've got another 7 minutes to do this. Or what about Hawaii? Who doesn't love Hawaii? Go and spend some time in Waikiki. It's absolutely amazing. I was in Hawaii a while ago, and we rented a convertible Jeep and just drove around the island, and it's an absolutely amazing destination. And again, we've got these kinds of destinations in dozens of countries. I think it was 1,800 different resorts that you can choose between. So absolutely amazing. Or Australia, I mean, a beautiful country, so many different amazing things to see, such a diverse range of tourist activities and touristic places there. I mean, you could go to the Gold Coast, you could go to Perth over on the west coast, you go to Port Douglas, Sydney. I mean, some amazing places there. And again, this is free. This is 7 nights in a luxury resort where you're not paying for the room. You may have some small surcharges to pay, but it's absolutely amazing. Or go check out my home country, New Zealand. You could stay in Auckland, the Bay of Plenty. You could have some amazing time at beaches. You could get into the nature. You could go to wine country, Marlborough. You could go to Wellington, the capital city, and see all there is to see there. Head down to the South Island, see Christchurch, Dunedin. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. And you could actually take the 7 days of free hotel, luxury hotel, and combine it with a longer trip if you wanted to. Now, we can only give you 7 nights of free accommodation, But if you want to turn that into a 2 or 3 week trip, then of course, by all means, you can do that. We don't cover your airfares, but we can for sure cover your hotel, the regular charges with the hotel. I mean, or Canada. I mean, there are so many amazing places that you will be blown away. And honestly, this is worth the price of admission. This is worth the price of admission. The amount that you're going to save here is going to cover the amount of money that you would be paying to get in. So I think it's almost a no-brainer to get in just for the sake of getting this. So you can see the timer there. You've got 4 minutes and 58 seconds to make your decision. I really want you to jump on this immediately if you like what you're seeing here, because this is unlike anything that we've been able to do before. But now we can do this for you. And again, some amazing places to see. Go and check out Vancouver, go to Whistler, Toronto. I mean, there's beautiful places for you to see in the summer or the winter or the spring or fall. So look, there are just amazing places. Asia is a treasure trove, some of the best beaches in the world. I'll tell you what, I've done some of the best diving, scuba diving that I've done in the world was in Thailand, but and you've got different locations that you'll be able to, you can see Phuket there, and it's just amazing. I can actually see Punta Cana there as well, which is actually, it's on the wrong slide, that's in the Caribbean. Punta Cana, Singapore, Bali, Kuala Lumpur, just amazing places. Head over to China if that's what you want to see. It's amazing. Koh Samui, I went to Koh Samui as part of my honeymoon, and the beaches are absolutely amazing. In fact, you could sort of combine Koh Samui with something like Phuket and Bangkok, and I mean you could do some amazing stuff in Thailand. Absolutely awesome stuff. Or head to Europe. You know, there's so much to see in Europe, and you can go to Austria, go to France, check out Paris, you know, go to Amsterdam, check out Germany, Dublin. In fact, that photo there is the cliffs of Moher, I think it's called, and I was there with my wife. Budapest is amazing as well. I've got a very similar photo to that. Stockholm is a hidden gem. Venice, I mean, everyone knows how amazing Venice is. Check out Rome, the Colosseum. It's an absolute masterpiece. You can go inside, take the tour, or head to the islands, head to Athens, head to Santorini, head to Crete. You know, there's so much for you to do here. And the great thing about this is, you know, everyone's got different tastes. So some people like to go to, you know, hot destinations like beaches. Some people want to go to mountains, and some people want to go to destinations that have got huge amounts of history going back thousands of years. Other people might want to do a shopping trip. It doesn't matter where you want to go, we've got you covered. There are so many more choices here, but just to recap some of them, I mean, you could go all over different places in the United States. I mean, you could go to the UK, you could go to Hawaii, get some time in the sun. Australia, so many amazing options in Australia. New Zealand, you know, again, lots of amazing options in New Zealand. Canada, just beautiful. Asia, one of my favorite tourist destinations. Food, the beaches, absolutely amazing. And I'll tell you what, some of the resorts in Asia, they take 5-star to a whole new level, by the way. So when you're there and when you're staying for free, you're going to be amazed, because no one else in these hotels are going to be staying for free, but you're going to be able to stay for free. And if someone asks you how you do it, you could tell them that you invested in some education around building business online, and you got as a special gift for taking action, you were given access to this. So really, really amazing. And I hope that you jump on this, because we've actually never offered this before. This is the first time that we've ever been able to do this. So again, I'm not sure how long we're going to be able to do it. In fact, we will shut this down in the next minute. So make sure that you get in right now. This is designed to be a fast action bonus. Okay, so you know, we can't give this away to an unlimited number of people, but we can get it to you if you're getting in right now. And some people are saying, you know, this is what's the catch? There is no catch. And again, if I go back a few slides, the whole idea about this is these hotels, they don't make any money when no one is staying there. But if someone is staying there, even if they're not paying for the hotel room, they're still going to be spending some money on other bits and pieces. So, getting some money coming in through the pool bar or the gift shop in the hotel or something like that, it's better than nothing. So it's better to have someone in the room than no one in the room. So that's why we've been able to do this, and we've just been fortunate enough to have the right contacts to be able to set this arrangement up. And again, there are places all over the world, so if you don't want to travel internationally, chances are there's something that's pretty close to where you are that you could get to. Or if you do travel internationally, there's probably you could probably not have to travel all that far if you don't want to. I've just stopped the timer there, so I'll give you another 30 seconds, and the timer's stopped, but I'll just estimate. If you get in right now, just type process in the question box or the chat box if you are in the process of getting in. And just looking down here, I can see people's comments coming in. A bunch of people are still in process. People are blown away. People still think there's a catch. There's no catch. As I did say, there may be some minor costs that you need to cover, but you're not paying for the hotel room. It might be like a resort fee tax or something like this, or maybe you have to pay $5 a day for internet or something like this. But you'll be able to get all the details once you're on the inside, and I'll give you another 15 seconds. A bunch of people are still on process. Okay, awesome. Well, congratulations to the people that have gone ahead and jumped in. That's a special Fast Action Taker bonus, just to, again, hopefully get you even more excited about this. And I think that alone is also worth the price of admission. So that's the 10-minute special bonus there, and right now it's time for you to decide. Okay, you're getting everything that you need. You're getting all of the components to guide you through the incubator, the jumpstart, the HQ, Profit, Spy technology, the accelerators, the converters, the socializer, the VIP support, everything. And you can get started by clicking on the Get Started button right now. That's how you take action, and it's up to you to jump in at this point. I mean, there's only so much I can sort of share with you here, and at this point I think it's up to you to decide and actually get in. Now, a major announcement is that you are going to have lifetime access to this as well. So as we discover new strategies, new models, new marketplaces, new ways to make money with e-commerce, we will give them to you free of charge as part of your membership. So you are not just investing in what you're getting today, but you're also investing in what you're getting in the future. And I've been helping people for a long time online, and I absolutely love it. I'm passionate about it. And the best thing, the best thing that I get in my day is when I get one of those emails from someone saying, hey, I got my first sale, or I got my 100th sale. And I really believe that you can achieve this. You're putting yourself in a position where you can potentially achieve this, but you need to take that first step. So don't delay, go ahead and get in right now. And just to recap, this has taken thousands of man hours to develop. We've spent over $2.41 million of our own money battle testing and refining this, on ads, so that we can make sure that the platform that we're using is 100% optimized. Our students have tested over 400,000 products. I mean, that's people who have come in using this technology have added over 458,000 products to their stores. We've had hundreds of thousands of store customers that's generated millions of dollars in online profits, and it's currently a reliable bread and butter income for hundreds of early adopters. And a lot of the people who were our early adopters were people who were on a workshop at some stage, like you are right now, and they decided to take that leap of faith and jump in. So again, I would appreciate if you do use the chat box, the question box, and let me know once you are in. I am recording the names here and seeing them. I'm not going to read them out. I'm also seeing your questions. Thank you for putting those in. I am going to break away and actually take some questions right now. So I can see a list that I've been sort of flagging as we've been going here. And the first question I can see here that's come up quite a lot is this good for newbies? If you don't already have a store, if you're starting from scratch, are you going to be able to do this? Different questions along those lines. And I can say absolutely yes. I mean, we've done everything that we could to make sure that this is completely newbie friendly and is guiding you from A to Z. In fact, sometimes I feel like it's an advantage if you don't have any experience, because it's going to mean that you're starting with an open mind and a completely clean slate. So yeah, if you're a newbie coming into this, absolutely no issue at all. When does the training start? It will start immediately. Once you go on the inside, there are things there that you can get involved with. How much time do you need? Somewhere between 5 to 10 hours per week is what we recommend. So, you know, if you're looking for something that you can do that's only going to take you 1 hour per week, then I would not recommend this. I don't think that's realistic, but if you can invest, you know, 5, 6, 7 hours per week and you're following the system, then I think you'll be able to expect to get results. We have built it in such a way whereby you're spending the least time possible to be able to get results, but you do still need to spend some time on it, okay? And that time will be spent implementing the things that you're going to learn, but also learning the different bits and pieces as well. How long before I can start making money? This is always one of the most common questions. We've had people make money the very same day that they get their first product up, and you're going to be able to see how you can get your first product up in the next week or so. So, you know, literally in a matter of days from now, you could potentially be making money from your online business, which I think is absolutely amazing. I mean, when I think back to when I got started many years ago, it took me a good couple of years to get to the point where I was making regular money online, but here we're talking about being able to get you there in just a matter of weeks. Will all the trainings be recorded and accessible? Yeah, you've got a members area that you're going to be able to log into anytime you want to and go through the training. What is the coaching team like? We've got a number of coaches who are hands-on in this. They're people that have actually got their own business doing this as well, but they love teaching, and so they've become part of our coaching crew. And you know, this is in addition to the help that you're going to get from me, Sean, who's one of our head coaches there. We've got an amazing team, and again, we're going to be there sort of holding your hand every step of the way and making sure that you can push forward with this. How can this be automated? Look, in addition to the software streamlining absolutely everything for you, you can also build a team of virtual assistants if you want to as well. And we'll show you how you can hire people for just a few bucks an hour to, again, massively streamline your operations. Now, this is not a requirement. It's not something that you need to do. But I think it's something that you might want to do when you start making hundreds of dollars per day, reinvest a little bit of that money and make it completely like 99.9% automated at that point. But again, on that note of automation, remember you can get a product into your store in a matter of seconds or minutes and that's from identifying the product to pushing a few buttons and actually getting it into your store and on different marketplaces. So it really is very, very fast. Can this be managed by a single person? Absolutely. But as I said, if you want to have people on a team helping you, then yeah, you can definitely do that. Is traffic the only thing I need to pay money for? Yeah, I mean you don't have to pay money for traffic. I mean that's optional. Any copyright issues? No, not really. I mean I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't go out there and start selling, you know, iPhones or something. I'm not sure if you're allowed to do that, but the mundane products that we're selling, like a hairbrush or wall art with cars on it, I mean, never run into any issues there. Can you get results in the first 30 days? Yeah, I mean, absolutely you can. We've had a lot of people get results in the first 30 days. What's different between this and training that you've done in the past? I mean, this is just the most up-to-date with the most up-to-date strategies. Everything completely brand new. We're not recycling training that we've put out in the years gone by. This is absolutely completely brand new, showing you what's working today, what we're doing in our business that's actually working today. So when does the training start? Like I said, you can get started immediately. How do you get paid? Look, you're going to get paid when someone buys a product on your store. So if you're selling something on your store, like those gloves that I showed you earlier, someone might pay you 30 or 40 bucks for them. They will pay you and that money will come into your account. And then once you've got that money in your account, at that point, you'll pay the $19 or whatever it is to actually buy those gloves yourself and send them off to the person that bought them, and this can be a largely automated process. So you get paid when people pay you. There's no delays or anything like that. Does this work for people outside of the United States? Yep, no issues at all. You can do it from anywhere in the world. Doesn't matter what, if you're on a PC or a Mac, that doesn't matter. You do need an internet connection, okay, so yeah, so you can do it on any platform. Okay, well, that's a bunch of the first questions. I will come back to this a little bit later. Another one that we've got is, what about other costs? You will have a domain name, and that could be in the vicinity of $10, and a small monthly cost for a shopping cart, but only once you're up and running after 30 days, and that's it. That's all there is. There are no hosting costs, there are no physical product costs. Again, you only buy inventory after you've sold it and have been paid for it. So again, to get started, you can go to the button right now, click the Get Started button to take action, and you can be on the inside in a matter of moments. What about traffic? We recommend free traffic to begin with. If you want to use paid traffic, you can do that in due course, but I wouldn't recommend that from the get-go. Let's use free traffic, let's get some nice profits coming in, and then you can decide if you want to reinvest some of that profit. Other financing options, so something really interesting to think about is if you're buying this with your credit card, your Visa or your MasterCard, this is old school financing. So you can let your credit card company buy it for you essentially and then pay back according to their terms. So often the minimum monthly payment for something like this might be incredibly low, $30, $50 a month with a minimum payment after 30 days. So that's one old school financing trick. Another thing that you can do, if you are someone in the USA and have got PayPal, you could use the link and decide to choose with PayPal and use the credit option. It's not available for everyone, but PayPal can provide a credit in some cases for people in the USA. I think it's really important to think about, what do you want in life? Could a business that provides you with passive income every day, maybe it's $100 a day, maybe it's $1,000 a day, could that kind of a business, could that help you? Would that open up a whole new realm of possibilities for you? Because in my mind, that's really what's at stake here. And this is a way that you can move forward. Now, we would love for you to join us here, but you need to take the first move. You've seen so much of the information, you've heard the stories, I'm sure you've got more questions, or maybe you don't even know what the question is, you just feel like you want to learn more. But the place for you to do that is on the inside, okay? So I think this can make your dreams come true. A lot of the people I talk to talk about freedom, financial freedom, geographic freedom, time freedom. This is something that I've seen certainly help me with that and help some of our best students with that, but you still need to get started first. You need to take the first step. And coming back to that old saying, if you want different results, don't keep doing the same things. Advance, move forward, get better, just adapt and keep pushing yourself forward. We've seen the success stories I've shown you, and it requires a no excuses, action taker attitude though, just like the students that we've shown you earlier. I mean, that's how you make breakthroughs, by taking action. And you've seen these amazing results, and this could be you. I mean, all of these people, I think every single one of these people started off on a workshop just like this one here, and they took that leap of faith and they jumped in. And you can do that today, but you need to take action. Remember, you can get started with 3 simple steps. First is to activate your profitable products. Identify a core selection of 10 winning products you can use ProfitSpy to get you started with that. Get them onto your web store, start generating that free traffic, multiply into different marketplaces. So unleash Walmart, unleash Microsoft and Google Shopping, and start seeing sales coming in from multiple different platforms and scale. So hit that first milestone of $1,000 per week, grow to $5,000 per week in profit, to $10,000 per week in profit and beyond. This is something that is fast. You can see profits fast and is very scalable and is unlike anything that we've done before. I mean, it's light years beyond anything that we've done before. So we want to help you, but you need to help yourself first. You're getting everything you need here. You're getting the first module here, which is the incubator. This is the recipe. This is where you can see exactly how we do it through over 100 step-by-step videos, strategy manuals, process maps, and more. It's truly exhaustive with no stone left unturned. You're going to get access to the office hours as well. This is comprehensive mastermind style training where you're going to be able to get touch points with us multiple times per week. And these are going to help you jumpstart your business. So again, we'll be able to give you live demos of things, detailed analysis and advice, on-screen demonstrations every single week, access to the amazing HQ. I mean, this is absolutely amazing. To get access to something like this using some other tool like Shopify or something would cost you $1,000 or more per month, and that would be just for one store. You can have multiple stores in here, and it's got everything ready to go out of the gate. So it's absolutely huge. The HQ is a massive leap forward. I mean, we've poured $500,000 into developing this. ProfitsBuy is what's going to accelerate your ability to find products and get those products selling on your store, and not just your store, but different platforms. So again, it's unlike anything that we've ever seen before, an absolute magic bullet in terms of selling with e-commerce. So hugely valuable there. You've got the converters as well. We didn't spend much time talking about these, but an amazing suite of software, things that can help skyrocket your conversions, and for example, engaging people via an automated chatbot. You know, this is something that is an easy way to boost your profits while you not having to do any more work yourself. It's all just built into the system, and you can see a few screenshots to sort of explain how that works right there. You got the socializer as well, and this is becoming more and more valuable in this day and age, where more and more people are engaging in different ways with social media, and you can see a bit of a snapshot there of what that looks like. And then the accelerators. So again, done for you, fill in the blank email series. You've got high converting landing pages and so much more. Everything that we've put together is designed to get you to a place where you're making money faster and making more money from your business. So if that's what you want to do, then we're going to be there, and we're going to be helping you every step of the way, because perhaps the most valuable of all of the components is the hand-holding support that we're going to be able to give you. Our support team is the best in the business. We've got years and years of experience here, and there's no problem that you're going to face that we haven't come across before. So I'm very, very confident that we're going to be able to help you there. We've got expert coaches, and we're going to be helping you there every step of the way. You're also going to get access to our virtual live event, which is incredibly valuable. A couple of days worth of content there, just with lots of different bits and pieces. A real treasure trove of value that you're going to be able to tap into as an extra bonus there as well. Plus the achievement system, which is built into the back end. This is going to again help motivate you to keep going forward. And again, don't wait for me to get to the end of this workshop. Go ahead and get started by clicking the Get Started button to take action today, and let me know once you've done that. Just let me know in the chat box and the question box there that you've taken action, and I want to be able to, I can see people taking action. So this is awesome. I personally look forward to welcoming you into the members area. In fact, when you get in the members area, one of the first things that you'll see is a video from me where I am welcoming you in, and that'll be the starting point, and then you'll be able to dive straight into the training. So thank you to everyone who has put their trust in us here and taken that leap of faith. I think it's really important that you make a fully informed decision, but the only way that you can do that is by getting on the inside. So I'm not even asking you for a yes or no today. I'm asking you to make a decision, and the only way that you can make that fully informed decision is by getting on the inside. You can't do that if you stay on the outside. You need to get inside to see if everything we've said on this workshop is as valuable as we said it is. Then if it is, you can keep it, and if it's not for you, then no hard feelings. You've got, remember, a 30-day no questions asked money back guarantee, and if you decide to change your mind, if you decide that this is not right for you 29 minutes from now, 29 days from now, if you're not happy for any reason, you don't even need a reason, just let us know. We will give you your money back promptly. We're not going to make you jump through any hoops or anything like that. There'll be no hard feelings. We'll give you your money back and you'll be able to move on. But I'm very confident, again, that you won't need to do that, because I think you're going to be able to get some awesome results from this. Now, this is a big investment. I get it. It may well be the biggest investment that you've been considering making in a while, but let's look at the facts. You can get into this for a one-time payment, or you've got a payment plan. And a lot of the knee-jerk reaction for any kind of a purchase when it's in the thousands of dollars is that you just can't afford it. But and again, only you would know your financial situation. I would never recommend you do anything that puts you in an awkward financial situation. And by the way, I'm not qualified to give you financial advice, but what I will say is that in my experience, my biggest wins in life have always come when I've gone outside my comfort zone. And this is a common theme with the most successful people I know. The magic happens when you go outside your comfort zone. So I think The real question is, how badly do you want it? If you want it badly enough, if you can see the power in what we're talking about here, then you'll see the investment in perspective, and I think you'll get in and you'll find a way. So I think the real question is, are you willing to do what it takes to jump in? And then when you're in, are you willing to follow the simple steps to build a life-changing business? If you want this, then don't wait a second longer. Click the Get Started button to take action right now, and you'll be on the inside. Don't wait for me to stop talking. It's better that you are in, that you have secured your spot. And let's not forget that you've got that 30-day no questions asked refund policy, and you've also got the double your money back guarantee as well. So as long as you follow all of the steps in the training, we know that you'll be able to make sales. But if you're not, then you've got the double your guarantee as well, and you can find out more about how that works once you are on the inside. So again, we've helped so many people succeed, and we can help you as well, but only if you're on the inside. As long as you follow our system, you've only got upside here. We're protecting you not just 100% with a 30-day refund policy, but 200% with the double your money back guarantee as well. And as the old saying goes, do nothing and nothing will change. Everything stays the same. In fact, things don't stay the same. They just get worse when you don't do nothing, because you end up further and further behind. So sign up, put yourself in a position to succeed, and that is what you need to do here today. And first, you need to find a way to get in. You need to find a way to get in, and then go to that Get Started button and take action. Now, for those of you who haven't signed up yet, who know from a financial point of view that you feel comfortable knowing that you could make this investment without any risk whatsoever, the next most common question we get is about time. And in my mind, this is a better question, because money can be replenished, but a minute gone is gone forever. So you need to be careful about what you invest your time in. And when it comes to time, most people are pretty similar. We all make time for the things that are important to us. In fact, if you're here now, right now, then you've been on this workshop for a while, and I know you've got some time, but do you have enough time? I mentioned earlier that ideally you'd have somewhere between 5 to 10 hours per week to get set up and get going. And if you've got less than that, then I think it's a question of whether or not you're willing to prioritize. If you want to start a lifestyle business, and then I think you'll be willing to prioritize. But if you're not, if you can't squeeze out just 5 hours per week, then I don't think I can really help you here. It's probably not right for you. But I do think that you are here now because you want to do better in your life. You know you can build a better lifestyle. You've seen that other people can do it, and why can't you as well? Well, the first step is to take action. If you knew for certain that you could improve your life, your finances, your freedom, just by waking up 20 minutes earlier, maybe going to bed 20 minutes later, would you do it? I hope that you would, because that's all you need to do here to get started. The first step is to go to the button, click that Get Started button, and take action. And you can do that, and you should do that right now. Now, money can help you get started, but it's not absolutely essential. Being resourceful is more important. When I started building my online business, I was up to my eyeballs in student loan debt, and then again in mortgage debt. And personally, I used that as a motivator to push me forward. I turned it into a psychological secret weapon, and I used it to push me to get results. So for me personally, nothing makes me get moving more than a little external pressure, and maybe there's something that you can use there. And if you are struggling to get in, for example, then find a way to be resourceful. You need to get more resourceful. Maybe you can get a business partner or something. We're big advocates of business partners. Maybe that's something that you can use to your advantage here. Now, don't fall into what we call the win-then trap. Most people like to think in a win-then way, and that's why a lot of people end up broke at the age of retirement. And this win-then approach to life is disastrous, because people say things like, hey, Aidan, when I have more time, then I'll decide to start my business. It's a flawed way to think. Life doesn't work like that. Life is not just going to drop your dreams into your lap. You need to work for them. And it starts with taking action right now. If you'd like to take the next step, then that means making your investment using that Get Started button that you can see there. So click that button, go ahead and get started, but don't wait, because the first step is taking action. And you know what limits most people? It's not time, it's opportunity. Most of the 8 billion people on the planet will never see this, but one way or another, you landed here and you are on this workshop right now, and you've been here for the best part of a couple of hours already. So you are seeing it, you're here right now, and it's sitting right in front of you. Now is the perfect time to do this. You're going to be able to leverage these amazing opportunities in the world of e-commerce using a system that no one or hardly anyone has ever seen before. I mean, tapping into Walmart, tapping into the Facebook Marketplace, Google Shopping, Microsoft, and so on and so forth. This is the opportunity of a decade, but it's limited. The opportunity is limited. And we can't take an unlimited number of people into this. The training is there waiting for you as soon as you get in. So get in right now. Don't keep waiting. What's money good for? The thing about money and what people worry about, it's actually not the price tag. It's about what they get in exchange for the money they pay. The value of money is determined by what you can exchange it for. And your hope when you purchase something is that whatever you get in exchange is better than keeping your money and spending it on something else. And here's what I know about every single person listening to this right now. You need to exchange money to improve your life. In fact, we all do this almost every single day. We exchange money for food, electricity, and other resources. And we exchange money for education. And that's what we're doing here today. It's education that can help you get ahead. And how can you feel more comfortable than exchanging your money for this opportunity right now than for anything else? Because after all, you're exchanging money to access training and tools that are designed to help you make more money. What would you need to know to feel certain right now, to feel confident about this right now? Let me know in the chat box and I'll do my best to answer last minute questions that come in here, but we will be wrapping this up in the next minute or two, guys. So I do urge you to take that leap of faith. Put your trust in me. If nothing else, just put your trust in me. Hopefully you can see that I'm good for it. I've been doing this for a long time. I would love to help you, but you need to take that leap of faith. And remember, you are 100% backed up by the 30-day money back guarantee, and you've got the 200% double your money back guarantee there as well. So look, go ahead and jump in right now if you're ready to do this. You can click the Get Started button to take action today. Now, the alternative is to try to figure it out on your own, and I'm 100% certain that with enough trial and error, enough time and effort, you could figure this out, but that would be the slow way of doing it. You know, there are so many mistakes that you'd have to make along the way that I think it would be a really poor use of your time. And I know without any shadow of doubt whatsoever that what we've got here, and we're talking about getting you up and running in a matter of days and seeing money in a matter of weeks, is not something that the average person would be able to do if they tried to do it on their own. It took me 2 years of trial and error trying to figure things out on my own. I was screaming out for a blueprint like this. I was screaming out to be able to tap into coaches and the kind of technology that you're getting here today when I was starting out with my own online business. So look, trial and error is not the best way to go. The best way to go, in my opinion, is using a proven formula, and that's what we've got for you here today. Now, access to this opportunity is not cheap. I get it. The best things in life are almost never cheap, though. They always require some effort, either financial effort or time effort or both, and cheap things or things that come too easily are almost never very good. So when deciding on creating this program, we were faced with a couple of choices. The first is we could have got a bunch of PDFs and so on together, and we could have sold it for $50 or something. It could have been a glorified PDF and a few videos, and we could have put that together in some kind of a program, and maybe we could have sold it for $50 or $100. But the second option we had was not to think about the price tag, but instead focus on the value. If we wanted to put every advantage in your favor to make your success as close to inevitable as we're able to do, then what would that look like? Now, the problem with this approach is it automatically turns off most of the market who only care about the price tag, but it gives us an enormous advantage because it allows us to truly engineer a one-of-a-kind solution that you can't get from anywhere else. Because we didn't start with the question of how can we make this as cheap as possible. We started with the question of what would it take to allow you to succeed, and then we devoted all of our resources to answering that. So this isn't for the hobbyist or the person who only has the slight desire to get ahead. This is for the serious individual. You're listening to this right now, you're going to know who you are. If this is you, then this is going to resonate with you, and if it's not you, if you're not that serious individual, then this is not for you. But this is for the people that are not going to let price tag get in the way of freedom from a life of mediocrity. And yeah, it costs a little bit more, but what you're getting here is absolutely unprecedented. So take the leap of faith and jump into this if you like what you've seen, or just do nothing. Because that's the first decision, that's the easy way out. Just do nothing, don't take the leap of faith, don't invest in this, settle for what you've always got. But is that really what you want? Is that really what you want? The second choice is to make the investment, move forward with us, give it a shot. If it works out, great, you keep it. And if not, you've got that 30-day money-back guarantee, you've got double your money-back guarantee as well. Investing in yourself, though, is how you get forward. It's how you make advancement. And, make real lifestyle change a priority. I've only ever seen people better off as a result of doing that. If you do nothing, you're going to get nothing new, or you can get started. You can put yourself in a position to win by clicking the Get Started button here today. Now, what is stopping you? Money is a psychological roadblock. I think most people can solve that one if they really want to. Time it's just a case of prioritizing. You need to prioritize. The good thing about this is it's not based on your abilities. It's not based on talent. It's based on process, okay? And we're giving you the recipe, and we're giving you the ingredients and everything that you need here. And we're going to help you get some quick wins, which hopefully is going to mean that you don't get confused. And I think the worst one of all here is fear. So many people are afraid, but why are you here now? What's your reason why? Why do you want to do this? Let that be the thing that guides you. And I'm absolutely convinced that if you do that, you'll be able to push forward and see some amazing results. I feel that you deserve this. There are so many knuckleheads out there who have been able to sort of fluke their way into online businesses that make them money, but we're not asking you to do that here today. We're saying follow a recipe. Follow something that we've helped, that we've helped other people with, that we've polished, and you'll be able to see results for yourself. We can do this together, but you need to jump in. No one needs to know that you're building this business either. You can keep it private, and you can just do it for yourself, and then you can surprise your family or loved ones once you've got money coming in. And again, you can test this out for that first 30 days, and then push forward from there. And what happens if you don't do this? If nothing changes, then nothing changes. You need to initiate the change. If you don't do this, another year will slide by. People will come into this program though, and they will prosper while you're left out on the sidelines, and you might not have another opportunity to ever get into this. I mean, this is very limited. What I like to do when I'm considering new opportunities is to ask myself, what's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen here? I don't think there's very big of a downside at all, because you've got a money-back guarantee. You are going to have to invest a little bit of time, of course, but we're going to be there with you every step of the way. And the real win goes when you go out beyond your comfort zone. That's where the magic happens, but you need to do it. You need to take that leap of faith at some stage, and we're sharing with you here how you can do that today. You can click the Get Started button and you can take action, but you need to do it right now. So here you can see, once again, you can get access today at a massively reduced rate. But again, this is not going to be available for long. You've got the different payment plan as well. You've got the one-time option that works out to be a lot cheaper, but you do have the payment plan as well. And you can get all of the details by clicking on the Get Started button and taking action. It's important that you do take action right now, because we are about to shut this down for good. You've got a zero risk 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not seeing amazing results, then no worries, no hard feelings. At least you've tried. You can get your money back, and you'll go away with a whole new set of knowledge and experience. So really, again, nothing to lose there and everything to gain. You've got double your money-back guarantee as well. Now, I am going to just check the question box here for a moment. So we'll take a few more questions now, and then we will recap the main parts of the offer. So a couple more questions have come in. Is this really infinitely scalable? Well, nothing is really infinitely scalable, but no business that I know of anyway. But you can definitely build towards $1,000 per day or more, and I'm saying that based on personal experience. Now, everyone's results are going to be different, and I can't promise you're going to get results like that, but I can tell you that I've seen other people get results like that. So other people, and myself included, have earned thousands of dollars per day online, so that's a reality. Do you need technical knowledge? Not really. I mean, this is a lot of the technology that we've got here is push button. It really is push button. I mean, I showed you earlier in the HQ demo how you could find products and get them into your store in just a matter of moments. Is this something that you can do with a partner or someone else on your team? Absolutely you can. I mean, we really encourage partnerships for sure. Can I do it with my 16-year-old son? Yes. I mean, you know, it's up to you if you want to work on this with someone or not. But we have had people working with their kids on this before. Is Facebook the main traffic source? It's just part of the puzzle. I mean, we've spoken about Walmart, we've spoken about the Facebook Marketplace, we've spoken about Google Shopping, Microsoft, we've spoken about Pinterest, TikTok, and more, and all of these add to what is ultimately a very, very interesting traffic strategy. And I think ultimately you want to be trying to leverage as many of these as you can. What else have we got here? Do I need a new domain for each offer? No, I mean, it doesn't work like that. We don't normally choose a specific niche to focus on. Instead, we focus on building out a generic store, and you could be selling, you know, coffee mugs and drones and wall art and you know, anything else you wanted on the same store. So you don't need to have lots and lots of different stores. There may get to a point in the future when you do want to niche down, and I showed you an example of a niche website in the automobile classic car niche here today, but that's not what you're going to be doing from the get-go. Okay, so look, I am going to do one more. I want to do one more of these 10-minute timers here, because I did have a lot more people saying, you know, I missed out, I wasn't able to get in on time. So I am going to do one last 10-minute timer, and when this one gets down to 0, that's it. We'll be wrapping up the workshop here. Okay, so don't delay. I mean, now is the time to get in, and if you have gotten in previously, I'll make sure that you get this amazing bonus that we offered earlier, which was a free 7-night luxury hotel accommodation. Now, this is a way that resorts with empty rooms can make at least some money. So what you're getting here is free accommodation, but you may have a few other little costs that you might need to incur. So for example, maybe you go at a hotel and you're not paying for the room, but you are buying something at the bar, or you are getting room service, or you are using the spa or something like that. And so that's better for the hotel than just having an empty room. So we've been able to partner with a company that gives away the empty resort rooms. And there, like I say, there are some very small taxes and surcharges that you may need to pay. But nonetheless, you can get 7 nights of luxury resort accommodation in one of over 1,800 beautiful locations all around the world, 37 different countries. You can stay for a long weekend somewhere. You could stay 7 nights if you wanted to, and there are like 1,800 different different choices available. And I shared some of these with you earlier. I mean, if you are in the United States, you want to get somewhere in the United States, and you could be anywhere in the world, but you might want to go to the United States, then you've got just loads of different options at your disposal. I mean, go and check out Atlanta, go to Lake Tahoe, go to Miami, tick a new destination off the list. If you want to get into some parks, check out Yosemite. It's absolutely amazing. The Grand Canyon, whatever you want to do, wherever you want to go, there's something I think for everyone here. Or maybe you want to go to the UK, check out London, or head up to Scotland, or go to Hawaii. I mean, who doesn't like some fun in Hawaii? Go to Australia. There are amazing resorts in lots of different destinations in Australia to check out. You've got New Zealand. Go visit my homeland. Some beautiful places, something for everyone there as well. Or Canada. Go and check out Vancouver, Toronto, Whistler, Montreal. I mean, lots of. Go check out Niagara Falls. I mean, so many beautiful places up there, and there's something for everyone in all seasons. Or get to Asia. Some absolutely amazing places there. I think everyone would be able to find. I'm pretty sure you'd be able to find something that you're interested in on this tourist destination list. Okay, so this is the fast action taker bonus. There's Europe. We're showing Paris, Vienna, Amsterdam, Dublin, Brussels, Berlin, Athens, Santorini, Stockholm, Rome, Milan, Venice, Barcelona, and many more. There's something for everyone. And this is a no strings attached bonus. I've shared why these hotels enable us to do this, why we've been able to partner with them to do it. It's a win-win, because they would rather have someone in their room that could potentially be spending money on something than have the room completely empty. You could go to Greece, you could go to Italy, so many amazing destinations. There's going to be something here for absolutely everyone, but you do need to take action. We've probably got about 7 minutes left on that timer now. In fact, it's less than 7, it's 6 minutes and 35 seconds. So do not delay. Now is the time to take action. Go ahead and get started, and you'll be able to secure one of these amazing vacations as well, just for good measure. And I mean, again, this has got enormous value. If you think about what you would pay normally to get 7 nights of luxury resort accommodation, it would be in the thousands of dollars, definitely in the thousands of dollars. So this is potentially another way that you can sort of justify what you're doing here, and I think this is probably going to be worth the price of admission for a lot of people. Remember, we do have the split payment plan available as well if you need to pay in smaller amounts, or the one-time payment option there. So we are going to be wrapping this up in just a few minutes time. Again, Canada, Asia, Europe, and so many more choices. I will pull this over just so we can see. There are 5 minutes and 32 seconds there. I'll just leave that like that so we can see 5 minutes and 20 something seconds. And in the next 5 minutes and 20 seconds, I want to recap quickly on what we've got here, because it really is time for you to decide. You're getting the incubator, the jumpstart, the HQ, the profit spy, the accelerators, the converters, socializer, the VIP support, and so much more. Click the Get Started button right now to take action. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I personally really look forward to working with the people who go ahead and jump in here. You're going to discover so many new strategies, and we're going to continue updating you with lifetime access to your members area. So, how long is lifetime access? Well, I've never shut down any of the programs that we've had over the past 17 years or so that I've been doing online. Probably more like 13 or 14 years that I've actually been teaching people. So lifetime access is lifetime access, and you're going to continue to get updates there. This has been an amazing journey so far, and the best is yet to come. We've invested thousands of man hours, millions of dollars. The system has generated millions of dollars and enabled people to have a reliable income stream. So go ahead, jump in right now. When that timer gets down to 0, we will end this workshop, and it's important that you get in before that happens. We're at about 4 minutes to go now. Remember, you can use the question box if you do have a last minute question for me. We've got 3 minutes and 50 something seconds left there. Let's see if I can recap on a few of the final things. Let me just find the recap slides here. And like I say, we will be wrapping this up. I mean, you've seen the results. I don't really know. I don't think I could share more results with you at this stage. I mean, I think we've really sort of emphasized the potential here. I think you can see what's at stake, and you can get started in just a few simple steps. The first is to activate your profitable products. Identify a core selection of 10 winning products, and you can use Profit Spy to do this. Load them up into your web store. Start generating that free traffic. List your 10 products on the Facebook Marketplace. You can do this in a matter of minutes. And the Facebook Marketplace is just one of the marketplaces. We're talking about leveraging multiple different sources of traffic. You can target the entire USA. You don't have to be in the United States, but you can target the entire United States, and you can make first sales fast and fulfill products. And so much of this is automated. We've automated literally everything that we could possibly automate. And then you can ramp up your traffic and profits as well with TikTok and Pinterest and so on. And of course, these multiple marketplaces that I've been talking about, the Walmart marketplace, absolutely huge opportunity, probably the biggest opportunity to come to the e-commerce space in at least the last 10 years. Microsoft Shopping, Google Shopping, these have been solid performers for a few years now, and still massively under-leveraged, massively underutilized by most people. And then it's all about scaling. I mean, you can absolutely crush it with this, but you need to take the leap of faith. You need to get in here. And if you do right now, remember you'll also get that bonus for another 1 minute and 50 something seconds. You'll be able to get the bonus that we shared with you about how you can get the 7 days, up to 7 days in a luxury resort without any of the room costs. Just with just by leveraging those empty rooms. So look, it's all about scaling once you get the system going, and we'll show you how to systematically go about that. This whole thing is built around speed, profit, and scale. I mean, that's the battle cry for the Lifestyle Blueprint, and all of the tools, all of the training that we've got for you and the framework that we work through is all built around getting you results fast, enabling you to profit quickly and scale. So the 8 components, you're getting the incubator training. I mean, that's the first one. And by the way, any one of these would be worth the price of admission. You're getting the office hours, you're getting access to the HQ, which is absolutely amazing. I mean, this software is next level. You're getting Profit Spy, you're getting everything that you could possibly need here with Profit Spy when it comes to identifying opportunities. You're getting the converters, you're getting Socializer, you're getting the accelerators, and the amazing support every step of the way. The last thing that's left for you to do is to take action. You're getting the access to the live events as well, the recordings of the live event, the achievement system, and so much more. Look, I'm going to stop that timer because it's going to run out there. And I'll expand my screen, but I mean, as you would have saw, there was 28 seconds left, so I am going to wrap this up now. Couple of last minute things. I want you to get in because I feel like this could change your life, and I feel like you are the only one that can make that decision to get in. Hopefully you can see that we've poured absolutely everything that we could, and I say we because it's not just me, it's my team. I've got some amazing coaches and very talented people behind the scenes who you're going to get to know, and I don't want one of these roadblocks to stop you. I want you to jump in so you can put yourself in a position to succeed with this, and one day you'll be able to look back in time and hopefully remember this workshop where you're on this workshop right now. You've got this opportunity to get in. You just need to click that Get Started button right now and you can do it. And I feel like if you want to do it, if you're keen to improve your life, then you deserve it, because other people are doing it and there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to as well. But be aware that if you don't change anything, then nothing in your life is gonna change. When you want to create some lasting change in your life, what you need to do is to do something different. That's what it all starts with. And what we're talking about here is something different. It's something that you've got no risk around, because you've got 30-day money back guarantee. You've got the double your money back guarantee as well. And me and my team are going to be there helping you every step of the way. Don't let your fear cripple you. It's okay to go outside your comfort zone. It's okay to feel afraid, but just do it anyway, because that's where the magic happens. And you can get started right now at a massively discounted price. So on that note, I am going to wrap this up, but again, click the Get Started button right here, right now. You'll get immediate, instant access to the members area, and you can get started, and I will see you on the inside. Thanks for tuning in.